Does your dog sometimes leak or have trouble holding onto their urine? Now, urinary incontinence can be a common problem in dogs and is often seen in older female dogs in particular, but can really affect any dog at any age depending on the cause. Now, today I wanted to look at 3 main reasons why this might be happening and some of the ways to combat incontinence without relying on drugs. So stay tuned to learn more in today's short video. Hi there, Lyndall Pinchin, Canine Naturopath from Canine Vitality, and welcome to my channel, Happy Healthy Dogs, where it's my passion to help you help your dog live a longer, healthier life naturally. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate the support. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and to click on that little bell to be notified of all my upcoming videos. So, is your dog having issues with incontinence? Now, this involuntary passing of urine can affect around 20% of dogs at some point in their lifetime. And as I said before, it's more common in that older female dog. Now, I know from experience with many clients that this is a really distressing thing to have to deal with. Not only do you not want to see your dog having issues with leaking urine and being unable to hold on, but of course there's all the issue around having to clean up around the house, floors, beds, lounges, etc. And of course for your dog, it's a really distressing, upsetting thing too. You know, sadly, when it comes to older dogs, incontinence is one of the reasons that a dog owner might consider euthanasia or putting their dog to sleep, feeling that there's really no longer quality of life for them, or having had no luck with conventional medications. But so often there's really a lot that can be done from a natural perspective to reduce the symptoms or even potentially resolve the issue altogether. So let's take a look at my top 3 reasons for incontinence and what we can do about them. Now, of course, I must remind you, of course, initially to have your dog assessed by your vet to work out exactly what is causing the incontinence. And then you're going to have a much better idea of the best way to approach any sort of treatment. So number 1, spine or back injury. Now, incontinence can often be a result of a recent back injury on your dog or a back injury that can be traced back to your dog's spay operation. Now, the position that a female bitch is placed into for surgery can often cause overstretching of the spine, and from this injured back muscles tighten and encroach on the nerves controlling the bladder sphincter muscle. Now, one of the first things to consider here in regards to treating incontinence is that this is a structural problem involving the joints, muscles and nerves in particular. The caudal nerve that feeds this area coming from the dog's vertebra is particularly involved. Now, one of the best ways to address this is by having your dog checked out by an animal chiropractor, osteopath or acupuncturist. Now, all of these therapies are great ways to help address this structural imbalance by helping to realign the spine and associated tissues and improving nerve flow. And in some cases, it is only this type of treatment that's really required to help get things back under control. So look out for a qualified animal practitioner in your area and have your dog properly assessed to see if this is a suitable form of treatment for your dog. Now, number 2, hormone-induced urinary incontinence. Now, most hormone-induced incontinence occurs in female dogs. Low levels of the hormone estrogen can be a result of the spay surgery, but also low levels can occur naturally as your dog ages. Now, these low levels affect the muscles in the urinary tract, causing weakness in that area. Now, in cases of spay incontinence, I always like to consider a combination of herbs to help naturally boost estrogen levels, along with herbs that can tone, heal and strengthen damaged urinary tissues like that bladder sphincter muscle. So what are the best herbs? Well, in terms of low levels of estrogen, consider your phytoestrogenic herbs such as red clover, licorice root, chasteberry, ginseng and saw palmetto. In terms of being able to strengthen weak and damaged bladder muscles and other tissues in that area, there are a number of herbs to consider. Horsetail is great because it contains really high levels of silica, which can strengthen and heal this damaged tissue. In addition, uva ursi, buku, elecampane, alfalfa, couch grass and corn silk have the ability to balance balance out acidity levels, tone the kidney and bladder, heal and regenerate damaged nerves and tissues to a certain level, and balance that hormone profile. Now, other supplements like cranberry and organic apple cider vinegar that contain the mother culture are also really beneficial for improving incontinence symptoms. And if you'd like to find out more about these herbs and supplements for your dog, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact details will be below in the description box. And finally, number 3, over or intense exercise. Now, did you know that some dogs experience incontinence after exercising? Now, too much, too intense, or the wrong kind of exercise can exacerbate back or muscle issues that cause incontinence. Now, this may cause symptoms for 2 reasons. It may be, firstly, when your dog is exercising, that the activity is placing pressure on the muscles and straining, causing the incontinence, or even secondly, after a heavy exercise session, as your dog goes into a deep rest state, this may cause that bladder muscle to relax and cause leaking of urine. Now, that inappropriate or excessive exercise might be running, ball or frisbee chasing, or repetitive high-level exercise that can lead to this muscle strain and weakness in the area. So the best thing to do is really be aware of how you're exercising your dog. Consider more gentle walking, avoid very stimulating activity where there's likely to be wear and tear on that area. And by the way, did you know that a lot of that stimulating exercise can actually increase stress levels in your dog? So there are really a lot of other benefits to going more gently and slowly. So there you have it, guys, my top 3 reasons why your dog might be leaking urine. Yes, there are also some other causes, but these tend to be the most common ones. And as I mentioned earlier, always have your dog assessed by your vet to make sure you're getting a proper diagnosis, and then you can consider using some more natural treatments as you feel moved to. And don't forget that when starting on any regime such as this, you want to be checking that out with your practitioner. Now, if your dog's got any sort of health issues around incontinence or anything at all, I'd love to hear from you. If you need help, please feel free to reach out to me either by commenting below or contacting me by all my contact details in the description. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share and subscribe. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you again in another video, but till then, have a really great day, guys. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.